come to you, then you are wasting time. But so doing things wrong and having people like explain to you or call you out or put you on the spot as organizers is a good opportunity to learn how to continue moving farther together in a way that is as fast as you could be doing it.
So we're continuously engaging people in a meaningful way. We get our directions from people in the community. Every initiative that we have came out of community people telling us this is what they wanted or needed. Where we move fast is when decisions are being made, and we have the trust of the community, because while we're in the office, they're in school and they're working, and the mayor's office is having a meeting, or there's a planning initiative, something is moving quickly, we then step up. But we step up with a set of principles that reflects the thinking of this ongoing community engagement process. So there isn't anything that is opposite or different than what the community has said is a priority, and then we report that back. So but we have to be able to be nimble, and we have to be able to do both, because things are moving really quickly. And the other thing that's really challenging us now is that our success, right? Because Climate March, now all of a sudden you have these emerging greens, and that's great. We want to build a movement, but all of a sudden we've got these new groups that see opportunity and see funding and see press, and is showing up in a way that is disrespectful, that doesn't respect just relationships, it doesn't respect leadership of color. Really sort of that missionary kind of thing, where they know and think that they know what's in the best interest of our communities, and don't know how to work with people of color in leadership as equals. They've always been the ones that have been in a position of leadership for people of color, but all of a sudden having to share leadership, having to share power, having to share resources is a real challenge for them. And so not only are we doing this locally, but then we're taking on the fact that all the resources and all the attention is going to some groups that have the capacity to speak for our people. And that can put us in a lot of trouble as a movement, because what that means is that when the United States, by 2042, when we're the majority in this country, what you're going to have is a state of climate apartheid, where you basically have a few privileged folks deciding everything, and our people are going to be passive in an issue that they have to feel like they felt the civil rights movement. They have to own and they have to lead that issue. And so challenging all of that is really important. So I'm going to end with a quote, and let me just read it to you, because this just came up on Facebook. Right? I love social media. So this is Cindy Weisner, who works for GGA, Grassroots Global Justice Alliance, and we love Cindy, and we love we work with them as part of the Climate Justice Alliance. And she posted this this quote from Berta Cáceres, and I think since we opened with her, I think we should end with her, because it'll give us some food for thought. She says, let's wake up, we're out of time. We must shake our conscience free of the rapacious capitalism, racism, and patriarchy that will only assure our own self-destruction. So with that, gracias everybody, and have a wonderful, wonderful weekend, and thank you for your attention.
Thank you. Before anybody gets up to leave, I really want to thank Elizabeth and the panelists for a terrific discussion. I do want to remind everybody that on April 1st, we're going to have the third and final part of the series. We will have somebody, Juan Camilo Rosario from DHS and UFC Environmental Justice Alliance. We'll have Colvin Branham, who is the Executive Director of Bed-Stuy Restoration Corporation. We will have Ilya Azaroff, who is an architect and heads up the program for the AIA. And we will have our own Jamie Stein.
No, I like where I was at.
And so I really urge everybody to come out on April 1st, bring somebody with you, and what we really want to do on the 1st is take what we learned last week, take what we learned today, and really begin to come up with a discussion on how we develop an agenda to go forward as professionals and as communities. And we have to do it together. And I think Elizabeth is really on target, which really begins to educate us on the role of a professional in working with a community. It is not for us to dictate, it is for us to help facilitate the goals and objectives and struggles that people are engaged with. So I really want to thank you all for coming, and we'll see you hopefully on April 1st.